I am a Christian living in Iraq, and I am working at an international company. And one day when I was going to work, two men just came right across me, and they said, you have to leave your job, and that I have to cover my hair, and if I don't leave my job they will kill me. And I was so scared, and that's why I just wanted to flee Iraq.
Alla ooyayay ilmadu iga qubanaysaa nintiisba taagtarano la adoonsadaanahaye
Matt, watch the right. Me and Meadow's going left.
I want to live a peaceful life with my family. If I have to remain in my country, I might join the armed rebel and possibly might end up ruining my life.
Tutuklama kararım çıktığı zaman ben mecburen kaçmak zorunda kaldım çünkü bu sefer artık yaşamama son verecektiler.
Because my country is too much problem and I have not family. And Somalia is fighting to get a long time, fighting. That's why I ran away Nairobi.
نسبة للمشاكل الموجود في البلد يعني أنا اتضررت يعني بهايم اتسرق وبيوتنا اتحرقت ودكاكين اتحرق وما بزرع نحن قاعدين في الملجأ ملاجئ في بلدنا يعني وما في شغل ما في أمني ما في أي شيء يعني.
إحنا لاجئين تركيا يعني في الصومال إحنا عندنا لاجئين هنا جينا من الصومال علشان حرب تعرفوا لما البلد فيه حرب يعني ما في أكل ما في شغل ما في أي حاجة يعني الظروف صعبة وأنت داري.
You know that Afghanistan from 1992 was having a civil war between the ethnics. The situation was very terrible. You could not go somewhere, you could not go to school, you could not go to college, to university. There was no government to provide education for the Afghans, no health care, nothing.
The first, the security is very bad condition. We have very bad condition there in my country. The financial or economic things is not important because you can collect everything from your village. For example, vegetables, we help each other. The villagers there help each other. But now, after we have very bad security condition, the economical thing became very, very, very, very bad. That no one imagined that one family consists of 10 persons get $2 for one day or $1.
Amarkaga ku adeeganinaye amirnima aano ishaaranaye oraxdo iftiimaysa ewadkaan yar soo arkine maatii October dhasha eeba soo uumay ardiga waa noo iftiimise iida adaa ku dhignaye amarkaaga ku adeeganinaye
Today, UNHCR is dealing with 33 million people who have left their country because of those situations, persecution and tensions generated by scarcity of resources.
Mülteci can havliyle yurdundan kaçan insan demektir. Irkından dolayı, dininden dolayı, mensup olduğu etnik yapıdan dolayı veya siyasi görüşlerinden dolayı bir zulüm görme tehlikesinden objektif kriterlere göre gerçekten korkulması gereken nedenlerle korkan ve bu korkuyla kaçan kişidir.
وحيل حرارقوها يا حيساك هاي حوريني حوض كيساري حبيبي ها.
As a refugee, you know that it's really difficult. A settled place where I will have peace of mind and live with my family, I will be so happy. I don't want whereby I will stay tomorrow I got a problem. Move from here to that place, move from there to the other place. It's not easy.
And I was working in university as graduate assistant. In fact, I was a candidate to study for master's program. Unfortunately, the secretary of the government comes to my office and they took me and they put me in prison because of my religion.
Due to crime, a lot of us flew out from our country just to fight for survival. We don't want to be into crime.
If you have rest, sleep, no one knock your door, no one shot, didn't hear bomb explosion. This is the life. But the life, if you haven't this, you can get money. You can get money. If you have this, you can't get anything. Not in Palestine, especially, for example, in Somalia and other countries in Africa. This is the condition.
Mültecilik öncelikle bir haktır. İltica, Evrensel Beyannamenin 14. maddesinde ifade edilen temel bir insan hakkıdır.
Ülkelerin göçmen kabul etme zorunluluğunu tanıyan bir uluslararası hukuk düzenlemesi yok. Ama mülteciler kabul etmek zorunda. Yani sınır kapılarından, denizlerden, dağlardan aşarak, yasa dışı yollarla bile olsa, 51 Sözleşmesi'nin çok açık bir şekilde belirtilmiş. Ülkeye bir mültecinin kaçak olarak girmesi, illegal yollardan girmesi kesinlikle suç değil.
Turkey, by its size and more importantly by its location, is a bridge between two worlds. The richest country on one side, and Turkey is more and more part of the richest countries, and the most insecure, unstable and poorest countries on the other side. So Turkey is a bridge between the two worlds. So Turkey has a very special role and a very special situation when it comes to refugee movements.
With food, with baths, with small cars, sleeping on the mountain with no water, with no food, more than 2 months. It took me only from Iran to Istanbul, more than 25 days. The border from Iran and Turkey we crossed illegally and from the mountains. During the night we were walking, and during the day we were sleeping on the mountains.
$1500 موت.
يعني شفتوا أشياء غريبة.
لا ما شفنا شيء، بس عاد أخذوا مننا فلوس، خبونا السفينة هذه وجابونا هنا وبس.
We are extremely happy to see that the civil society in Turkey, NGOs and you know, all kinds of organizations, including governmental social organizations, are playing a very active role in helping refugees while they are in Turkey. You know, access to health, accommodation, food.
Buraya gelen mülteciler doğup büyüdükleri memleketinden ayrıldılar. Sevdiklerinden uzaklaştılar ve bir umut yolculuğuna çıktılar. Burada onların
buraya gelen mültecilere, çünkü Basmane'de ucuz otellerde kalmayı tercih ediyorlar. Umut yolculuğuna çıkmış bu kimselere. Baktık kolanın içerisine kuru ekmeğe batırarak yiyorlar. Biz dedim bunlara yemek çıkaralım, her gün yemek verelim. Ve 2 seneden beri bunu devam ettiriyoruz. Bir parti geliyor, tekrar gidiyorlar, gelenler oluyor tekrar. Böyle devamlı surette Basmane'nin garibanları, sıfırı tüketmiş, zayıf, dar gelirli ailelerin insanlarını burada onlara da yemek veriyoruz.
هو 20 يوما الآن والجنا مريض في البطن يعني والدكتور آخر نهاية يقول المكتب بتاع البوليس يقول ما في علاج يعني هنا ما نعطوك علاج إلا يأسر نبعته ورقة إلى أنقرة ويجي ورقة من أنقرة والمرأة تعبانة ما يقدر ينوم بالليل أنا سكن ما عندي يعني صعب يعني أنا إيجار صعب يعني كثير ناس يساعدونا نجي المسجد من هذا الشيخ يعطيني مرات مصاري والأكل ناكل من المسجد هون ما عندي شغل ما عندي أي حاجة يعني كثير ظروفي صعبة يعني صعب.
Kış aylarında da 3 yıldır Kızılay'la birlikte buradaki yoksullara, olanakları dar, Türk, Somalili, Filistinli, Iraklı herkese açık olmak üzere günde aşağı yukarı 400 kişiye sıcak çorba dağıtıyoruz. Arada helva dağıtıyoruz. Giysi sağlıyoruz çocuklara. Haftada bir İl Sağlık Müdürlüğü'yle burada kontroller var. Çünkü ilk başlarda çok ciddi sağlık sorunları vardı.
Sınırlara Hayır kampı ilk işte 1998'de düzenlenmiş bir kamp. Genel olarak mülteci sorunlarını çözmeye ve ırkçılığa karşı yapılıyor. Bunun yanında mülteci politikalarına karşı hani daha insani ve hani paranın değil insanların küreselleşmesini savunan ve hani sınırsız barınma ve dolaşım hakkı talep eden bir hareket. Bunun kapsamında düzenleniyor bu kamplar.
That a lot of refugees have to come, for example, to Germany because of the history. Because of colonialism, the circumstances in their countries are really bad concerning their wars. There's not enough food, and that Germany has a responsibility to help those refugees because they are responsible what happened in the countries they have to flee for. And no refugee like to go away from their country. They are forced to go away. And it's never they do it because they like to travel or something like this.
We attended several television programs. The girl is the Muazzez Ersoy. She is the Godwill Ambassador of Turkey.
11. Avrupa Sığınma Konferansı'nın en azından bir bölümünün Dikil'de yapılmasından çok mutluyuz. Hiç kimse kuşku duymasın ki bizim gibi ülkelerde günün birinde herkes sığınmacı olabilir.
Mainly the refugees coming to the European Union are bypassing Turkey. And as we learned in Lesbos, the overwhelming majority of refugees are coming from Afghanistan. So on the landway, they have to go first to Iran, and from Iran to Turkey. From Turkey, they try to go to Greece. And so it's very important what's going to happen when they are bypassing Turkey. We have heard from some of the refugees. It takes not very long, but they are normally accompanied by smugglers.
Geçen yıl 8 Aralık'ta Seferihisar açıklarında yaşanan trajik deniz kazasından sonra ölen pek çok insan oldu.
But we must remember that these people, they are not just numbers, they are people, they have names, they had a reason to leave the countries.
Karşıyaka Doğançay mezarlığında, şu an kabristanında şu an 13 mülteci yatıyor. Bunlar geçen sene yani 2007 Aralık ayında Ege Denizi açıklarında boğuldular. Yunanistan'a geçmek isterken.
Ότι πάνω από 200 ανθρώπους κάθε χρόνο χάνουν τη ζωή τους στη θάλασσα του Αιγαίου και αυτό είναι κάτι που αφορά και τις δύο χώρες, και την Ελλάδα και την Τουρκία και θα πρέπει να μας απασχολήσει σαν πολίτες και των δύο χωρών.
ελληνική πολιτική. Η πολιτική η οποία ακολουθείται από την ελληνική κυβέρνηση δεν πρέπει να ξεχνάμε ότι είναι τμήμα της ευρωπαϊκής πολιτικής, η οποία ορθώνει τα τείχη και προσπαθεί με κάθε τρόπο να σταματήσει αυτούς τους ανθρώπους προκειμένου να φτάσουν σε ευρωπαϊκό έδαφος. Θα πρέπει να προβληματιστούμε όλοι για το γεγονός ότι τελευταία χρόνια ο αριθμός των ναυαγίων και ο αριθμός των νεκρών, των ανθρώπων που πνίγονται στη θάλασσα, έχει αυξηθεί κατακόρυφα. Είναι εκατοντάδες οι άνθρωποι που είχαν τη ζωή τους και η γεωμετρική αύξηση των περιστατικών των θανάτων στη θάλασσα νομίζω ότι δεν μπορεί να αποδοθεί σε τυχαιότητα ή σε τυχαία περιστατικά, όπως για παράδειγμα έχουμε μια κακά καιρικά φαινόμενα, αλλά η εντυνόμενη καταστολή και η προσπάθεια να αποτραπούν αυτοί οι άνθρωποι οδηγεί και τους ίδιους και τους ανθρώπους που τους διακινούν, τους δουλεμπόρους, σε περισσότερο ρυψοκίνδυνες και ακραίες πρακτικές, οι οποίες ουσιαστικά θέτουν σε κίνδυνο την ίδια τη ζωή των προσφύγων.
Çalışıyor var. Yani çocuklar var mı okul. Burada yok. Yani ben kartı başka vermiyorum UN. Birleşmiş Milletler'e söyledim yok. Sen kaçmış başka yok. Ne yapacak?
انه بالنسبه لليونان هي عباره عن بوابه لاوروبا بس ما اكثر ولا اقل. ما في استقرار باليونان.
So we went and bought a small boat for 400 kilo boat with no machine, with pedals, and 7:30 we were here in Greece.
Στην Ελλάδα έρχονται τα τελευταία χρόνια πάρα πολλοί πρόσφυγες από την Ασία και την Αφρική. Άνθρωποι που για να αναγκαστούν να αφήσουν τις πατρίδες τους, κάτι συμβαίνει εκεί. Και αυτό που συμβαίνει είναι ή πόλεμοι, εμφύλοι, ή η εισβολή των Αμερικάνων στο Ιράκ, ή πείνα. Καταστάσεις οικονομικής καταστροφής και οι άνθρωποι δεν μπορούν να ζήσουν εκεί και αναγκάζονται να φύγουν, να αφήσουν τα σπίτια τους, να αφήσουν τις πατρίδες τους και να έρθουν στην Ευρώπη όπου νομίζουν ότι θα βρουν τον παράδεισο.
The big numbers of refugees from 2007 until now, they was in Samos, in Lesbos. The last month is in Lesbos. The last 8 months. We speak that in 1 week we have about 857 refugees. Can you imagine? We have many women and many children. Many women. Not family, women with children. Probably the husband is in Greece, coming 1 year before, prepare everything, send the money, and then the family come.
Σε κάθε περίπτωση όμως, για παράδειγμα στη Μυτιλήνη, ο κόσμος που φτάνει εκεί είναι πολύ περισσότερος φέτος και κυρίως έχουμε να κάνουμε πολύ μεγάλο αριθμό ασυνόδευτων ανηλίκων και αυτό είναι κάτι που επίσης μας προβληματίζει πάρα πολύ, γιατί μιλάμε για παιδιά που έρχονται κυρίως από το Αφγανιστάν και είναι ηλικίας ακόμη και 9 και 10 χρονών, που έρχονται χωρίς τους γονείς τους στην Ευρώπη, αναζητώντας προφανώς μια καλύτερη τύχη και την προστασία από τις χώρες.
Η Σάμος για αρκετά χρόνια έχει γίνει ένας χώρος υποδοχής τέτοιων προσφύγων, παράνομων, γιατί οι πρόσφυγες υπάρχουν και αυτούς που τους στέλνουν μετά από πολέμους και οργανωμένα. Αυτοί μπαίνουν παράνομα στη χώρα μας και φυσικά είναι, επειδή η Σάμος είναι πολύ κοντά, τη χρησιμοποιούν για είσοδο.
zaten geldi. Tamam. Al oraya tut. Wait. Slowly. Wait.
Εκείνο που εμείς βλέπαμε επίσης ήταν ότι δεν τιμωρούνταν οι δουλέμποροι. Γιατί αν παίρνονταν μέτρα και από τη μια πλευρά και από την άλλη πλευρά, δεν θα χρησιμοποιούσαν αυτούς τους ανθρώπους να παίρνουν τα χρήματα και πολλές φορές δεν τους φέρνουν ούτε καν στους ακτές. Τους αφήνανε στο μέσον και αν ο καιρός έσερνε προς την άλλη μεριά, τότε ήταν και καταδικασμένοι.
One month and 10 days, 40 days, 45 days. It depends from the center of the police. So what they do after this, they give to them an official paper from the police with their photo, with the name that never is real, with the nationality that never is real, and they say in 30 days you have to leave the country. But it's forbidden to leave the country because it's the law of the European Union, so they cannot go out. With what? With this official paper from the police that they are not by law in Greece, they cannot leave the country. So in 30 days, how they can live? They don't have a pick card, so they can find a job. With what money? All this is so hypocrisy. I don't know if you understand me, but it is hypocrisy. What we do, we put these people to the black market.
Η οργάνωσή μας, η συνύπαρξη και επικοινωνία στο Αιγαίο, μια από τις δραστηριότητές της είναι να προσπαθεί να βοηθήσει αυτούς τους ανθρώπους. Να τους βοηθήσει ανθρωπιστικά για να λύσουν στοιχειώδη προβλήματα φαγητού, ρουχισμού όταν χρειάζεται, γιατί τους φροντίζει και το κράτος στην Ελλάδα κατά κάποιο τρόπο, αλλά και εμείς προσπαθούμε να βοηθήσουμε.
Εδώ πέρα μαζεύουμε ρούχα από τον κόσμο της Μυτιλήνης, από φοιτητές, από οποιοδήποτε μπορεί να βοηθήσει, να δώσει κάτι οτιδήποτε, κουβέρτες, ρούχα, παπούτσια, πράγματα. Πιστεύω ότι αυτό είναι αναγκαίο να γίνει, είναι το λιγότερο που μπορούμε να κάνουμε ως φοιτητές, γιατί οι συνθήκες είναι πολύ σκληρές, όπως είπα και πριν. Είναι και οι συνθήκες όπου ήρθαν εδώ πέρα αυτοί οι άνθρωποι, πώς ήρθαν, και οι συνθήκες διαβίωσης εδώ πέρα. Είναι άσχημες.
Ένα από όλα τα χαρακτηριστικά είναι ότι μια γυναίκα είχε 4 παιδιά μαζί της, βγήκανε και τα 4 και έζησε εκείνη. Ή άλλες φορές μόλις φτάνανε γυναίκες, γεννούσανε και τρέχαμε στο νοσοκομείο να τους φέρουμε πράγματα για τα παιδιά τους βλέπαν το φως ουσιαστικά στη Σάμο.
Ναι.
The most of the Greek people, they was refugees. In this island, there was refugees from Turkey to Greece, okay, to Lesbos. But after the war, the First and the Second World War, many Greek people, they went to Germany, they went to France, they went to America, they went to Canada. So we know what is the meaning of refugees. I think that all over Greece, they accept these people and they help in the way that they can help. But this is not the job of the citizens. This is the job of the governments. Every day they bring blankets, they bring clothes, they bring everything. But how many refugees they can cover these people? How many? If you need 855 shoes every week, how is possible to find it?
Because normally then they are illegals. And to be illegal in Europe means everybody can catch you. So they are always the target of the police. And therefore we apply for necessary legal possibilities to enter the European Union, to find a status, to live there, to find work, to find education, and to find your future. Because people from Afghanistan, Somalia, or Iraq, I understand they don't want to go back. If I would be in a position with a family or myself, I would also do the same.
Greece is not ready to control this crisis, so need help from European Union, and I think Turkey needs help also. We are in the same situation.
The worst thing about immigration is that you don't have any value, any respect. You are not anymore Muhammad that your neighbors knew, your village, your friends in Afghanistan. You are not anymore that Muhammad. You're a person that they believe you're here to work, earn money, and live. This is what most of the people think. And from 2001, the war against terrorists that George Bush started, the situation about the Muslim refugees in Europe is changed very badly. Investigation about if they belong to any group, terrorist group, the number of political asylum is decreased. Everybody knows that. If you see a Brazilian man was killed in London and the police told formally that they misunderstood that he was an Afghan. What do you mean he was looking like Afghan? You have the right to kill someone who is like Afghan. In a train station, you know this story, everybody knows this story. This is one of them.
Little. This is, they need miracle from you, especially Iranian. Iranian people became Christian. I know, I met many of them there in United Nations office. They changed their religion. Iraqi people do something in this time. If you want to stay for a long time, stay. Wait your chance. If you want to be a hurry, change your religion. Some agree with this condition.
Here is a refugee, they think it's something easy. You can go into the United Nations and claim to be a refugee, feeling that the war will take good care of you. But when you come into where I am now as a refugee, you know that it's really difficult.
The problem is that the number of countries who are ready to receive refugees from Turkey is very limited, and the number of seats that are allocated for refugees is also very limited. So there is an imbalance between the number of refugees being here and the number of visa that can be obtained for what we call resettlement, going to a third country. So, which means that we don't have all the means to find solutions. As UNHCR, we strongly believe that in the future, as early as possible, Turkey should lift this geographical limitation.
عوالليل ورقة كحون لوقو يضاسي درن لحلح شذا درن عوالليل ورقة كحون لوقو يضاسي درن وحال يابلي لوذين توصن سيلي ذي عنيسو لحلح عنيسو
Hayatlar bizim bu seneki 2008'deki mülteci kampanyamız. Tırımız Van'dan yola çıktı ve 7 şehirde dolaştı. Mültecilerin yaşadığı 7 şehir ve İzmir'de finalini yapıyor. Mucize hayatlar, neden mucize hayatlar? Çünkü tırı seçerken aslında sembolik olarak mültecilerin kötü şartlarda yolculuk etmesi ve bu yolculuklar sırasında hayatlarını kaybetmelerini sembolize ettik ve tırlar insan taşıma aracı değildir sloganıyla yola çıktık.
Δεν μπορεί να κρύβεται πίσω από το δάχτυλό της, γιατί χρησιμοποιεί, κατά τη γνώμη μου, δύο πολιτικές. Η μια είναι ότι δήθεν θέλει να περιορίσει την είσοδο των προσφύγων, αλλά απ' την άλλη τους χρησιμοποιεί. Και τους χρησιμοποιεί μέσα στην Ευρώπη και η Ελλάδα. Για κάθε φορά λοιπόν που χρειάζεται να έχει ανθρώπους για μαύρη εργασία, τους αποδέχεται. Και μόλις γεμίσει από αυτό, οι μεγαλοεπιχειρήσεις κτλ., τότε λέει stop. Και ήδη κλείνει σιδερόφρακτα η Ευρώπη τα σύνορά της. Αυτό ετοιμάζει τώρα. Και κάθε νόμο που κάνει κάθε φορά είναι πιο σκληρός για αυτούς τους πρόσφυγες. Αλλά και για τους μετανάστες. Όχι μόνο για τους πρόσφυγες που μπαίνουν παράνομα, αλλά και για τους ίδιους τους μετανάστες. Αλλά και αυτή τη στιγμή και στην Ελλάδα, πιστεύω, στην Σάμο δεν μένουν, για να ξέρουμε πώς λειτουργεί αυτό, αλλά στην Αθήνα που είναι ελεύθεροι, όσοι δεν πάνε σε άλλα στρατόπεδα που μαζεύονται και φεύγουν ή κυκλοφορούν μέχρι που να πάνε στην Ευρώπη, νομίζω ότι πρέπει να χρησιμοποιούνται για διάφορες δουλειές, χωρίς ασφάλεια, χωρίς μεγάλο μισθό, απλώς για ένα φαγητό. Και αυτό δεν γίνεται μόνο στην Ελλάδα, γίνεται σε πάρα πολλές χώρες της Ευρώπης.
European Union tries to force Turkey that they set up these detention, like these ex-territorial detention camps in Turkey to stop refugees even before they manage to enter the European Union. Like what they did some years ago in Poland, for example.
Και αυτό το πρόβλημα δεν πρόκειται να λυθεί. Πάρα πολλοί άνθρωποι, δυστυχώς, στην Ευρώπη, όχι τόσο στην Ελλάδα, είναι εναντίον τους, στρέφονται εναντίον τους και λένε να φύγουν. Αυτοί οι άνθρωποι δεν θα σταματήσουν να έρχονται αν δεν φτιάξει η κατάσταση στις χώρες τους. Αυτό θα πρέπει, νομίζω, όλοι να το καταλάβουν. Αν δεν ανέβουν οικονομικά αυτές οι χώρες, αν δεν σταματήσουν οι πόλεμοι, θα εξακολουθήσουν να έρχονται στην Ευρώπη.
Immigration is a big problem for the whole world. We know that. Every country tries to stop the refugees from entering the country. But you know what I think? I think Europe cannot do that. Europe must accept the refugees. America must accept the refugees. Because why? They are the main reason of creating refugees. For example, if America did not go to Afghanistan, we did not have so many Afghan refugees. If the America did not attack on Iraq, we did not have any Iraqi refugees. In Somalia also, they didn't want the world power don't want to help. Because every country, every superpower in the world, they think their own benefit. They are the main reason who creates the refugees. So they have to find a way. They cannot push the refugees back. They have to find a way. They have to accept. This is a phenomenon that they create, and they have to accept it.
Hope. Hope for life, hope for food. They don't have high, how I can tell this, hope for luxury things. They have for an easy life, probably to sleep in a room, to eat, and to have their freedom. They don't say, I want to buy a car, or I want to buy a house, or I want to live, to go to the bars. No, their hopes is so small. But even this we cannot give to them. So you understand that the psychology of these people is something between attack and then go back. I told you, it's another kind of a war. Probably is 2008 war, the kind of the war. The psychology war, not with bombs or chemicals.
أميرني أنو يشارني ورحضو يفتيميسا يودكا يسو أركني ماتي أكتو بردشا آئي بسو أمي أردق وانو يفتيميسي إيدا أذا كودقناي أمركا كوادي غنيناي أميرني أنو يشارني بحايا عرضات نوع صغارتا كم عدلي عسركا عدانا كعصاي حبسنا صعر رعيلي قوي هوي هوي صعر رعيلي قوي سيدي عمبرتي أهاني عرفون بدا عاشقوني عمبركاغا إيش دقاغا
There are thousands here, thousands of political refugees here from different nations, I mean, all over the world. So I can count you, I can tell you we are 1 million, 10 million, but I can say, let me say in thousands. Majority of them get tired, they try to flee out from the country because of one reason or the other, no really good financial support because the Turkish government, as we understand, are not receiving good support from outside. So.
كمان يعني بدو أسافر من هيدا ناطر سفارة يعني هلا إجا أوكي بس أنا بدي منهم هم مثلا يساعدوني أنا بدور شغل فهمت علي أنا على طول بدي شغل يعني ما في شغل بعدين إيجار أوضة صعب ما في يدفع بعدين صاحب البيت يقول برا هيدا مشكلة يعني أنا أدور شغل يومية وين في بشتغل في مطرح خياطة بشتغل وهنا إذا ساعديني مثلا تبع إيجار أوضة كمان أنا أقول يعني شكرا حتى أشوف سفارة شو يعمل يعني.
أنا أملي في المستقبل أنه بلدي يكون في استقرار وما في حرب.
أنت لك نفسك.
أي لنفسي أنا أعيش في بلدي يعني أعيش وسط بلدي في أهلي وأخدم أهلي وأنا طبعا لي اسمي شنو شهادة جامعية كمبيوتر ساينس جامعة الفاشر بدي نتعلم شوية أزيد تعليمي وأنفع بلدي إن شاء الله.
المستقبل نفكر إن ناكل ونشرب وننام. لا إن شاء الله الله أعلم ما أدري.
شو فكر المستقبل؟ بتوقع واحد من دول العالم أي شاب من دول العالم الثالث ما عنده مستقبل.
My social status in my country was so high because I was working at university as a graduate assistant. In fact, I was a candidate for master's program, and this was my status. But when I come here, I'm idle. Even I don't have anything to eat, dear surprise.
Yüreğime girdiğiniz zaman, baktığınız zaman bakıyoruz çok yorgundur.
This is the important thing for me, to be between my child, my family, to be in my house. What's what I will do here? I don't want to go to Europe, to America, to Canada. I don't want any state in this world.
nintis badag darano la don sadana